Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Hometown Hero. We're nearing the end of January now, and things are going remarkably well. As in, we're sitting second in the league kind of well. We've only lost 5 games all season, and I mean, at this point, I'm just waiting for the time when it just all goes horribly wrong and we somehow manage to get ourselves relegated. So last time we met, we watched us completely dismantle top of the league Heston. We beat them 4-0. It was comfortable, to be honest. Since then, we won our next 3 games. So we beat Aylesbury 3-1. Roy Lee scoring, Matt Murphy getting a goal, Danny Clifton all getting a goal. So the 3 key players, these guys are all really coming sort of to the fore, I guess. They're all proving to be super important players for us. They all bag a goal when we beat Aylesbury 3-1 away from home. Then Aylesbury United come to us. I don't know why they weren't scheduled so that, especially when we played 4 days later, we may as well just have played them both in Aylesbury at the same time. That just seems to make more sense. Like, if you're going to play one Aylesbury and then the other Aylesbury 2 days later, you may as well make them the same. You may as well make them both in Aylesbury and save someone some travel. But there we go. Anyway, Aylesbury United came to us. We beat them 1-0. Roy Lee getting another goal there. We then had a visit from Alsey, who, by the way, you might remember were 3rd or something in the league previously. You will see that is no longer the case. We beat them 2-1. Roy Lee bagging another. Simba Malambo finally getting on the score sheet again. I believe that's like his first goal in 8 or 9 games. He's got 9 in 9 starts, so that's still impressive. But he scores the winner there for us. Then we have our first loss in 5 games. This one to Marlow. We really shouldn't have lost. We had 17 shots, only 3 on target, but we had 17 shots to their 7 or 8, something like that. Let's see if we can take a look at some stats here quickly. So where can we get? Let's see. Can we get match stats? There we go. So yeah, 6 shots, 2 on target. We've had 17, 3 on target. You don't just. Oh my god, how do I get out of this screen? Never mind. I got out. So we lost that game 1-0. But we had to put you have to, in this league, you play so often that you have to put that behind you. We then went away and had a 7-goal thriller with Kempston. We've come out on top 4-3. Callum McAllister, Danny Clifton, and Roy Lee with 2 more goals. Roy Lee is on he's on fire right now. If we take a look at his, where's his form? Here you go, his form. Take a look at this. I mean, look at the goals, man. He's starting just banging them in. Every other he's getting, he has a run there of 6 in. Is that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in 7 games? He's absolutely turning it on when we need him most. Danny Clifton started coming up big as well. He started banging him in. I mean, he's not having multi-goal games, but Danny Clifton doesn't need those. He's not a man of. He doesn't need to boast by scoring loads of goals. He bags 1, shows how good he is, and then just calms down for the rest of the game. And then we followed that up with a 0-0 against Beaconsfield. A little bit of a disappointing game again, but can't win them all, I guess, is the main thing. Today, we've got a game against AFC Dunstable in the league. We should win this one. Dunstable are 20th in the division, comfortably near the bottom. We are currently 2nd, and getting a little bit of a nosebleed, if I'm quite honest. And we followed that up with a home game against Kettering in the quarter-final of the Southern League Cup. Now, this is big, because Kettering are only a division above us. They're in the Southern League Premier Division. Admittedly, they are romping away with the division. So, I mean, we have to admit that they're fairly comfortably the best team in their league. But I think we've got a chance here of pulling off something special and coming away from this game with something, with a good result. So those are the 2 games we've got today. Let's get into the Dunstable game. See you in a second. And here's our team for today. Very similar to the team that you'll see in every other game, because we don't change all that much, with 2 noticeable differences. The first one is that we've had to put in Jordan Chandler here at right back. only because Luke King is tired and I kind of want to save him for the Kettering game. The second difference is you'll see that we have a new centre-back here in Cox. Now, he's come in on a free. My scouts brought him up. He looks, honestly, incredible for this league. Heading 14, marking 10, tackling 12, positioning of 13, jumping reach of 13. His strength is a little low, but we can work on that. His determination is a little low, but he's jumped to be our joint best player as well. So he's gone straight into the team. I think he's played 2 games so far. He hasn't set the world alight, but he's still settling in. Everybody else is the same. So we've got Lee Clifton up top, McAllister behind him, Murphy, Hood, and Muscat in midfield, Stamp at left back, Roberts, Partner, and Cox in the middle. It'll be a tight game, but I think Fleet will lose this one. AFC Dunstable are on a high, and home advantage should be enough to give them the victory. What are you smoking? Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, they're unbeaten in 5. Fine. Okay, I hadn't seen that. Maybe it's a closer game than I thought. Then let's see how it goes. They're favourites for a reason, but we were just told we weren't favourites. I'm getting some mixed messages here. I really am. They've been right to back you up. A few of them like it. A lot more to come from you. Let's just do the normal things here. Alright. Let's get into this. Where are we going from the start here? Lang's got it on the right. I might actually... Is that just... That looked awfully like King. Is that why he couldn't play today? He's decided to play for them instead. Okay, they are actually having the 2 first shots. Both of them off target. They're having all of the possession as well. Come on. 12 minutes in, we haven't had a highlight yet. Ah, this is concerning. Why is he... Look at this. Why is he shooting? Oh, you missed it. He's shooting from almost the halfway line. I mean, it was blocked, but... Comes down the left. Stam completely whiffs it. Dawson's going down the left. They're right. Murphin takes that. Beautiful by Murphin. Plays it into McAllister. Goes long over the top to Lee. This is exactly the kind of ball that we benefit from. Lee's bursting into the box. He pops it off the post and Beals gets it away. He toe pokes that off the post. I can't believe it. That is just... Oh, that sums up our game. Doesn't even count as a clear-cut chance. That seems a little unfair, quite frankly. 10 shots. We've started dominating the game now. 60% possession. Come on, can we have another highlight before half time? Muscat and Hood are both booked. That's concerning. I do have a couple of those youth players that we mentioned. I've got one of them on the bench, so we could always bring him on. Although whether we actually want to or not, I suppose, is another question entirely. Tell the players to keep their heads up. Yeah, okay. Go on, I'll just let you take it. Okay, Carragher. There's a lot more. Let's go with that one. Goalie likes that. Yeah, this is it. There we go. Cool, we should be 1-0 up. This isn't going to go anywhere. Oh, Cox is booked too. Where did he get that? I didn't see him get that booking. What is that? Oh, I just don't even know what that was. Right, Dawson's got it on the left-hand side. Oh, sorry, the right-hand side. He goes up to Alton, who plays it long. Cox is in the way. Beautiful by Cox. He's going to go long now. It's actually going to stick through to Lee. And Lee's going to pop it in. Yes! Yes! Lee on the end of a Cox through ball. Lee pounces. That's his 21st of the season, I believe, as well. Look at this. Cox just plays that casually up the middle. Slices through 2 defenders. Lee beats the keeper. That's a very ginger keeper. Lee beats the keeper. We're 1-0 up. 60 minutes in. I can't believe... I actually am going to bring on Jamie Jarrell for Joe Hood because I don't want... Joe Hood's only just come back from suspension. I think if he gets suspended again, I think he's gone for like 3 games. Don't really want to afford that. Jones has got it with the free kick. He's curling it in. Oh, Smith claims it. There was a missed header there from Jarrell as well. That's not a good way to endear yourself to me just after coming on. That's a long kick. Is Lee going to make it? Lee does. Just keep it in. Can we hit on the counter-attack now? We've got men piling forward. Lee down the left-hand side. Cuts in. Plays it to Jarrell. Plays it into Clifton. He's going to shoot. It's gone in. Jackson's palmed it into his own goal. We're 2-0 up. Come on. Yes. Both Lee and Clifton combine again. They are really starting to heat up now. We're 2-0 up. And dare I say cruising at this point. Look at that. Clifton doesn't even move the ball. Traps the ball. Jackson needs to do better there. He's realistically pale for a ginger kid. Fair enough. Clifton pays it back. Alton manages to steal it in between. Plays it up to Hall. Goes long over to... Oh, no. Our right back's let in. Oh, it's a great save by Smith. Slew got in. Down past our right back. Slew was in. And Smith at full stretch palms that round the post. We're still 2-0 up, but we've given away a corner. Dawson with the corner in. Smith comes and claims it. The man has been an absolute giant in this game. The last goal even started from a long kick out from him as well. So that's very impressive. We're going to bring on a bit of Malambo here, I think, as well. We're going to replace Lee, who's tiring a little bit. Isn't quite playing... I'll replace Clifton, sorry. Isn't quite playing as well as Lee. And also Malambo's better at his role than he is at Leeds. And I can't be bothered swapping them all around. So Malambo's coming on. Roy Lee's broken his finger. He can play on with a broken finger. Man up. This is the 8th tier of English football. You play unless you break a leg or something. And even then, it's borderline. Hall's got it. Oh no, he's outpaced. Is that Cox? He's outpaced. It is Cox. He's breaking in. There's a guy in the middle. That's a good cross. Smith can't do anything about that one. That's 2-1. That was always going to happen. Slew's taking it back to the halfway line. And now we've got a fight on our hands. Roy Lee's just going to have to play on with the broken finger. Chain Stamp's looking exhausted. Don't really have a left back. That's got to be a foul, surely. Truman goes right between. Through Malambo. Jones plays it across his own goal. All he does is plays it to Murphin. Is Murphin going to shoot? He likes to shoot from there. He plays it into McAllister. And that's a volley. What a goal! What a goal. Murphin plays the cheeky little chipped ball in. And McAllister looks like he scissor kicks that in. And we're 3-1 up. Let's take a look at this. Murphin, cheeky outside of the foot. Watch this. Oh no, inside of the left boot. And then McAllister just volleys that into the bottom corner. Goalie there, Jackson, no chance. We're 3-1 up with a minute left. That is excellent. And this should be the end. Chandler plays it inside to Malambo. And that's away by Alton. But that should be it, really. Nope, plays it back to Jones again. Comes out to Lang on the left-hand side. Surely we're done. Plays it into Alton. Oh, big tackle by Jarrell. And it's left. He's got loads of space to move into here. Can we play the ball? He plays it into Murphin. Plays it forward to McAllister. Plays it back to Murphin. Are we going to actually get anywhere? Man, we should have played that faster. Plays it into Malambo. Got space and time. Back to Muscat. Back to Jarrell. Back to Muscat. Into McAllister. Look at the space on the left. Out to Stamp. Lee plays it into Stamp. Goes for the shot. Hits the side netting. He's not very good. But there's... that's a bit of a shame. That could have been 4-1 easily there, I think. Jackson with the long ball up. Just claim it now. Cox with a good header again. Alton to McLaren. Deflected by Muscat, but Slew gets it out to Lang on the left. Come on, our right back, Chandler. Oh, good tackle. That's a very white... I'm fairly certain Jordan Chandler is a black guy. I mean, I'll check. Oh, Smith fell over. Thought that was going to bounce off him and creep in or something, but luckily it's just gone off and we've won. Let me check. Yeah. I mean, we did all see that the player on the pitch was most definitely a white man with dark brown hair, right? It's not just me going crazy. I'm just going to leave that one there. I'll see you for the quarterfinal. Finally, after 4 long in-game days, we are here for the quarterfinal of the Southern League Cup. We're playing Kettering at home. Kettering in the romping away with the league above us. Quite frankly, it is a scary game for us in the sense that we are heavy underdogs. But you know what? I'm feeling relatively confident. I am going to put Luke King back in. He is a booking away from a suspension, but I'm going to put him in. Everybody else is staying the same because I don't have any really good backup. So I guess we just pray now. Kettering have got to be favourites for this one. This Fleet side just don't impress me, and I think the Poppies should win comfortably. That is really harsh. I mean, we're predicted to be mid-table in our division, and we're second and absolutely flying, and we don't impress you even a little bit. Well, I'm going to win now. We are going to win now just to prove that dickhead wrong. Alright, pick up where you left off. You had a great game last time. Nope, only... Who's that likes that? Only Joe Hood likes that one. I've got faith in you. A few more of them like this. Alright. Let's get out. It's raining here in Fleet. I mean, it is early January. It's always raining in England in... I say early January. It's mid to late January at this point. It's always raining in mid. They are some interesting shorts. I've never seen like hooped shorts like that. I don't think. The hoop shorts with the vertical striped top is an interesting combo. All right. Okay. 4 minutes in. 63% possession for Kettering. Not a strong start by us, but we're getting back into it. Back up to 48% possession here. 7 minutes in, not a whole lot has happened for either team. Matt Murphy's already booked. That's a great start. I've now got to go almost the whole game with a booking. King down the right-hand side. He is translucent. Into Muscat, into Hood, up to McAllister. Come on, we're carving them open. That's a good ball into Clifton. Rolls it into Lee. He's going to burst through. He's taken a bit wide, but he's blasted that one in. I thought he'd gone a bit wide. Didn't get enough of a touch on it, but he absolutely rockets that one in. And that reporter can be eating some humble pie because we are 1-0 up after just 17 minutes. Clifton with the great ball in. I thought that was too wide, but Lee gets on it and he's in such good form. He rockets that in near post. Matthews gets a touch on it, but he can't keep it out. Nearly breaks his hand in the process, I'd assume. If he goes off soon, we know what's happened there. 20 minutes in, we're 1-0 up with our only shot on target. It doesn't even count as a clear. We don't even need the clear-cut chances. We'll score from ridiculous ones like that. Maybe I should put half chances on there as well, really. Can I get half chances on there? Yeah. Oh, and we'll put woodwork on too. There we go. We'll keep that. So 33 minutes in. It did count as a half chance. Man, 4 shots, 3 on target. 1-0 up at half time. Cruising. Good first half. Yeah, you can take that. I need 2 of them like it. Believe you can still improve. That's the way. Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. A couple of them don't like that. There we go. Both the strikers like that. Clifton and Lee. Let's keep the combo going. Clifton to bag a goal in this second half. Cox plays it back to Smith, who's wearing the pyjamas today. That's a new addition. He's turned up in his jammies. He must have just forgot his clothes at home, and you know, we've told him to play in whatever he's got, as you do in PE. Play in your underwear, and he just happens to be wearing the purple jammies today. Maybe it's cold, and they're just, you know, he just decided I'm going to wear the long bottoms. Lee again. Rockets at top corner again. We're 2-0 up. And Lee may have just been swearing at the empty part of the crowd there, I think, a little bit. May have just been flipping them the V's. But Lee's smashed a second one in top corner, near post again. Almost a mirror image of his first goal. Plays up to Matt Murphy. The one-time pass into Lee, who's got 2 defenders there, just absolutely rooted. Lee, oh no, he's like flexing his bicep. Kind of like, it's not that impressive a bicep though. Seems a little weird to be doing that. Bowery plays it up. Muscat's there again into McAllister. It's going long. Is Lee going to get on it again? Bowery into Warren. Livingston now. Kettering breaking with it. We're only 48 minutes in. There's still plenty of time for them to get back in. Murphin goes hurtling in, which is dangerous. Livingston up. Hood to Muscott. Up to McAllister. Play it long again. That's it. Lee's in. Oh, no. He's not going to be able to get away from the defenders. But he can play it to Clifton. Where can Clifton go with it now? Clifton goes back to Hood. Plays it out to Stamp. Stamp's got a lot of room right here. He rockets it in too. 3 left foot goals. 3 near post shots. Stamp just powers that one in the near post. Matthews again, I think, gets a hand on it. That's 3 now. He's got a hand on and cannot keep out. He's not having a great game at all. Look at this. Stamp, so much space. And yeah, Matthews should be doing better there. Another ginger keeper. There seems to be a lot of those around this sort of level. I wonder if there's just some predisposition that keeps them from going any higher. Alright. God, I can't believe we're 3-0 up, man. I knew that reporter was wrong. And we're just dominating the game as well. 60 minutes in. I'm going to make a substitution. Oh, man. You definitely can't take Roy Lee off. He's playing too well. I am going to take off Matt Murphin. Because he's on that booking. Wade Muscott isn't playing that well. But we're going to move Jarrell into the centre to play as the defensive midfielder. Hood's going to play a little more attacking. I know he likes to do that. He doesn't get too much, so should be a good move for him. Muscott's having the weakest game in the midfielders out on the wing. It's up to Mohammed. That's comfortable. Oh, no, it does get to Howe. Has to go backwards, though. Plays it back to Simpson. They are breaking down the right. That's a good ball in. Harran's going to get in here. Can we close it down? Nope, and they get the free. And Howe's there with the... Oh, and it's in. Oh, man, we were carved apart. That was too easy. We should have closed down the cross. Definitely shouldn't have let him get the free header in the middle like he did there. 69 minutes in. Have I celebrated too soon? How, look at it. We've got 2 defenders there. Wrong side of him. That, I really do not like the vertical stripe with the hooped shorts. That is just do not enjoy that at all. Alright, 20 minutes to go. We've still got a 2-goal lead. There's no point in panicking yet. 15 minutes to go. Hood is now exhausted. Could take him off too, I suppose. No, I've accidentally got too many. I'm going to bring on Scott for James Roberts, because Roberts isn't playing that well. And I need to hold on to this 2-goal lead. So let's see what we can do. We've got 10 minutes to hold on to a 2-goal lead. I think we're comfortable here. Cox is booked again. 5 minutes to go. Well, I think we can celebrate now. I think we can comfortably say that we've won this. I say as I nervously watch the time tick down. Come on. 1 minute. Come on, lads. Just get the ball down down the line into Clifton. Plays it back to Jarrell, who goes long. Lee's not going to get on the end of that though, unfortunately. Simpson plays it out wide. There's not enough time. Stamp actually steals it. Can we get another one? Come on, Hood. Plays it long. There's no one there though. That's a terrible ball. And we win 3-1. So, to that media man who didn't think we'd do very well. Passionate, you have shut a lot of people up. Can I actually say that? Nobody gave us... That was a really special, lads. I'm going to go, what? Oh my god. Alright, so there we go. We've won in the Southern League Cup quarterfinal. We're into the semis. Let's just jump ahead and see who we draw in the semi-final of this competition. Here is the Southern League Cup semi-final draw. The teams in the hat are Fleet Town, Biggleswade Town, Stratford Town, and AFC Dunstable. One of those is not like the others. Let's go in, view this draw. Let's see. I mean, I'm guessing this is all just played at your home ground, but let's draw next team. It's us first, so we're at home. Who do we want? What leagues are the other guys in? It doesn't even say. I mean, we know that we can play Dunstable. We've just played them. Don't know the other 2 teams. Oh, we get Dunstable as well. It's an all Southern First Division Central tie. And that leaves Stratford against Biggleswade. They're both Premier teams as well. So we've actually got the easiest tie left. Thank you for watching. I love making these. So for any of you that do watch, thank you very much. Leave a like, leave a comment. Share it with your friends. Whatever you want to do. And I'll see you tomorrow.